Hi, my name is Kimberly, and if you're wondering why I have a very hoarse voice right now, it's because I had an accident. Not a car accident, but I kind of look like I was in a car accident. My entire bottom chin and my neck are bruised, but my bottom chin is just like all the colors, the black, the purples, the blues, the yellows, the ick. And my throat is hoarse from all of that. My arm, I can show you that. That's the least gross thing, a part of me. Trust me, this is like nothing compared to my face. And my knees are bruised too. So what happened is my mom was in town on Sunday. She's outside in her car and the doors are open. And my husband's in the garage. And mom's taking back some of the items that I'm going to put in my booth space in the store that in the town that she lives in. And I realized that the back of one of my signs, I hadn't sanded off the wood filler in the back, and I needed to get it painted black. So I rushed in my craft room, grabbed my black paint, and my big feet just so happened to capture the file folder on the floor. And I went foomp, like this. And there's a small little table, little desk in front of the door to the right that has our printer, and my chin decided to meet the corner hard. So, in other words, don't rush when, take your time or you're going to make things worse, right? When I went to the ER, I had to explain to him that it was not an MS fall, because MS can cause all that kind of stuff. No, it was a big feet and things on the craft room that shouldn't have been there. So once again, thank you for bearing with me with my voice. It comes in and out, but I'm supposed to be resting it, but shh, we're not going to tell anybody, okay? Anyways, I want to start off by saying that I've seen these witches' boots on Pinterest, and I've wanted to make some because I thought they were so cute. So I picked out a boot design off of Cricut Design Space, and I enlarged it. And I had my husband cut it out for me using the jigsaw and his table saw. Scroll saw and the table saw. I don't know why my brain always gets that wrong. Anyways, he cut it out on a thin piece of plywood so that we'd have that as a template, and then he put it on some chunkier wood for me so I could have some chunky standing up witches boots. And so that's what I'm going to start off with tonight, is creating these. So let's get on with it. Like Kathy Jo, let's get on with the video. She's such a great creator. I love watching her. I am so lucky to be part of this YouTube collaboration, Tricksters with Treats. Our hosts for this collaboration are Dawn with Shabby Meets Bling, Martina from the Secret Craft Room, and Tracy with Tracy Vanover Designs. Keep watching. So last night I filmed myself making 2 of these, and then I realized I just had messed up on my not hitting the record. I am still trying to get this, guys. root me on, please. Like, subscribe, and send a comment my way. Any tips, tricks, anything that can help me with this whole videoing journey. Anyways, what I'm going to do with these guys first, though, is I'm thinking I cut out this cute little spider web that I want to put here. But I'm thinking I want a base coat. So I'm just going to film one of these right now. So what I want to do is I want to make this boot purple, but I'm not really in love with this purple. So what I have is, because I'm trying to just work from my stash. I don't want to go out and buy anything if absolutely necessary. This girl has enough stuff in her stash. Anyways, I got these from the Dollar Tree, which are so handy because they come with lids so I can mix things up. Last night in a video, and I'll show you the finished boot here in a minute, I wanted to create a special color, and so I used crimson, red, a little bit of purple, and a little bit of black to create this color. That needs mixing again, but it was really pretty. And that's the best thing that I like about being a crafter. I own like all these different colored paints, right? But sometimes I just want the different color and I don't have it. So you just kind of mix and match and finagle until you find a color. Or you make mistakes and you realize that is 100% not the color you're going for. But the trick is just to keep trying. So, because to me this is like super purple, which, you know, would be cute. And gosh, you know what? The more I look at that, I'm going to roll with it. I was going to mix in a little bit of gray to see if I could lighten up that bang in your face purple. But see, my inspiration for this is I found this. I don't know where I set the black one at, but I got these. These were in my fall bucket that I actually could get to. These are from the Dollar Tree, and it had a, oh, here it is right here. Ta-da. It had these two ponytail holders from the Dollar Tree. So let me look here. Yeah, that's close. We're gonna roll with this, okay? Oh, first though, I want to make it look like she's got a booty. So I'm freehanding this because why not? First I'm gonna start that, and now let me think. And I don't need to be perfect because you know what I should have done? I should have brought it down a little bit more. But you know what? We're winging. Just go with it. Oh my gosh, the weather is starting to get hot here. Let's see, what is the temperature inside? Oh, of course I can't see it from where I'm sitting, but I'm guessing it's gotta be. I would guess it's probably about 72 in here, which for me is hot. We were riding in about the 46 degree range there this week, and we went to the cabin this weekend and started to hail Saturday night, but then it changed over and it just it just rained. But then when we got home Sunday night, it started snowing up there in the mountains, and I don't know the final total, but I heard it was going to be about 2 inches. I saw some photos and I was like, yes, please. As much as I totally believe that sun's out, toes out, because, you know, I got to wear my sandals. I am a cold weather girl. I have lived in Montana my entire life. I am 6 generations. So cold weather is in my blood. And this whole snowstorm is nothing new for us. We've had year-round snow before. I mean, but snow in the summer, like in town snow, it's not that below freezing temperature. But even in town, on my way to school, it could be in the negative degrees, and you will still see boys outside walking to school in their shorts. It's just how we roll around here. So all of you that live in these super hot climates that reach like over 100 a lot. Oh, the one thing though I am jealous of is you guys have pools. You have outdoor pools. I want an outdoor pool. I know we could always get one at Walmart, you know, inflate it up. No. Get one of those above ground pools. I've begged my husband. It's been a no-go, which, you know, I can understand. Who wants to do the upkeep of that? What am I doing with her? So technically I'm supposed to be resting my voice. But, you know, a girl's got to craft. I am part of this collaboration right now. And it's my first ever collab, and I am so excited. So please go and watch everybody else's videos, like and comment, and let them know how talented they are. Oops, I did it again. I messed up. Okay, you guys, is this first collab jitters? I don't have a clue. Maybe it was me just because my video was too long. I don't know. But I got a little storage error, you know, thing going on with my phone. And so I went to delete some old videos. And once you know, I deleted another part. Please forgive me. I'm going to practice a lot more on doing these videos. Getting used to the editing process, all of that, before my next collab, which my next collab will be next month. But I appreciate all your patience with me. What I ended up doing with this one is I painted it purple. I took off parts of the ponytail and I wrapped it around with some black floral wire from Dollar Tree, and I added the little black bat. Now previously, when I had deleted the other one, this is the one I had made. So this was the last of the Dollar Tree lace that I had used, and this other ribbon is from Michael's. I got it in a grab bag. Oh my gosh, you guys, last fall I got like 2 huge grab bag boxes for $10 each. First time ever getting a grab bag boxes, and oh, I'm going to tell you, I got 2 more for spring. It was phenomenal. Hopefully I'll come across them every now and again. These flowers were from Temu, and I painted the burlap part black. This is just my black paint. This is Apothecary from DIY. And then afterwards, because it's a clay-based paint, I sealed it in with some Debbie Designs DIY clear wax because it will reactivate with water. And so now it's all sealed and protected. This is the other one I had done. This flower fell on my head when I was preparing to get some stuff. And I thought, oh, that is my inspiration. So that's what I mixed up that paint for that I told you about earlier. And this was just that, lot of that, it's a hot mess right now because I haven't put it away, but these were the lace trims that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby. So I cut some of those off, and of course I added a little bat. These, I made this with the Cricut, and then I painted on top of it and then peeled off the vinyl, so it just left this behind. And I made a joke that because I had black vinyl, I had to put white on top, so it's like apparently my witches are into that whole farmhouse distressed look. And this is the other one I made. And these ones I made reversible. The witch is in and the witch is out. So that would be cute with these boots. So once again, oh, you guys, thank you. I'm sorry that you missed watching the whole put together of this. But keep watching me so I can keep figuring the editing out. Thank you. Okay, so my next video that I'm going to make is, I had this prep to do something else with it. Can't remember what. But it is just one of these plaques that I'd gotten from Hobby Lobby. Obviously, I have to finish the back, and I'll do that later off camera, just to save time. And, in fact, I have 2 of them. So first off is we're going to start with the first one. And we're going to make a little, ooh, creepy dolls. So what I did is I had purchased this rice paper off of Amazon. Let's see if I can get it all into the view. And I've used this only once before. It's a new thing for me. You just run it through your printer. So the first image, I got both of these images off of Creative Fabrica. Creepy dolls. Oh, I'm like, what's that noise? Is that the storm coming? I think it was a plane flying overhead, but it could be the storm. Just when we had a nice day today, we're expecting widespread hail through large sections of Montana. So first off is what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip my brush into water. It's just better to have it so that it's got some edges that are not perfectly straight. So you can start tearing. That's a little too. I need to add a little bit extra. Give it a little tear, that way it's a little bit more organic looking and not so perfectly straight. And see, now as I tear this, can you see the fibers of the rice paper are tearing with it? And that way when I go to blend in a little bit, which I am not an expert at all at blending, but it'll be a little better. Be real careful. I don't want to hurt the doll, because who knows, she may come after me when I'm sleeping at night. Okay, so I'm just going to go round and round and just tear it. Let's see if I go a little faster here. Not looking for perfection. Just kind of looking to just tear those fibers. Just kind of very slowly, very gently, just kind of rip. One of these days we'll have complete summer. Actually, our hot summer is pretty much August, September. That's when we're like, I did bring the fans out for a couple of days, but I haven't had them on for a few days. So I'm just going to keep just pulling those fibers, because I don't want the white showing as much as possible. You'll have a little bit of white. I want to get as much off as I can. go in here. Okay, so I have that all done. So this is a light enough surface that this will be fine with. But if you ever come across something like this that you want to put down and you have a colored background and you don't want to paint the whole thing white so that it'll really pop, all you have to do is paint the back of what you're doing white, let it dry, and then you can lay it down and Mod Podge on top of it. Let's see. My girl opened up the door so you can hear the TV in the other room, in the living room, so I'm gonna go and shut the door. Poor little girl. She misses her mommy. It's my old lady. I come in here and she's like, why? Why are you leaving me, mommy? I worked from home starting in 1997 until 2008 for hospitals. So I was one of the original work from home girls. I worked for local hospitals, and I started working for hospitals in other states, and I did it all from home. And so my 13-year-old is used to me being at home. I mean, I stopped in 2008 and then started back up again for a couple more years, but she's used to if mommy's home, then I shouldn't have to be shut up in the bedroom and leave her all alone out there with my husband, the cat, and the puppy. So she's not all alone, but you know, our loves, they feel like they're left all alone. Technically, I don't have to do it like this. I'm doing it. Just trying to smear it on real quick. Oops. And if I get a little on the board, it's okay. The plaque, because that's where it's going to go. I just want to control a little bit more of where I'm putting it. And because it's a small piece, I feel like I can do this. Rice paper is thicker than your normal decoupage paper, so it's a little bit more forgiving. Okay, so I have all that on here. Let me sit it here. It's also more forgiving when it comes to wrinkle prevention. Like, where did my felt tip vinyl scrapers? They're just like a Cricut scraper, except for it's got felt here. This is not a wrinkle. That is just part of the paper from when I had gotten it wet for tearing. So it looks like one, but actually it's kind of like, I don't know, it looks almost like it kind of made the ink bleed a little bit, which is kind of creepy looking, and I'm digging it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the next part before I want to get a little tacky, and then we're going to heat set it. So this is a little quote. Oh, I double did it. That I cut out on printer paper. I just ran it off of Word and printed it. So see, even if you don't have a Cricut, if you don't want to write, use stickers, a lot of times you can just print something off onto printer paper. And then I'm going to lay this down. Do you see what I put down here? And look at them. Creepy dolls. Okay. So I will cover this. Oh, I probably should have focused a little bit more, made it a little bit more center, but you know what? This is Halloween. It's creepy. So, this is a technique that I have not done before. So, I've watched videos where let it get a little dry and tacky. I'm gonna, actually before I do this, I'm gonna use my dryer and I'm gonna spare you the noise. Okay, now that it's tacky, what I'm gonna do is, you can go ahead and use parchment paper. I just have this because with my Cricut, I bought this for when I'm doing t-shirts, sweatshirts and stuff. So also I don't have to keep buying parchment paper all the time. But I have my Cricut Easy Mini Press. And I'm just going to go over it slowly, making sure to really go over those corners. And we're going to heat seal it into the wood. After this, we'll put on a thin coat. Thin. I have to reiterate that because I have issues sometimes in the remembering of that. Thin layer of Mod Podge to seal it over it, because if you go too thick, then what you're going to do is you're going to get a whole lot of wrinkles and a whole lot of mess. So right now, especially over the cardstock, I want to really make sure that that heat sets in. Also, I remembered something that I didn't do correctly on this one. Can you all guess what it was? I didn't tear the edges up here. It's straight. Which, okay, it does not look terrible. But it could have looked better. So then I'm just going to take, I just have a little tiny, I'm just going to put the tiniest little bit on here. And I'm just going to go over it lightly. So I want to show you the other one I had already made. And this one that I'm going to show you also, it bled. The water bled the colors, and I'm not mad at it. What do you think? So, next, on to the next. Real quick, as I was heat setting this, I got to thinking, I'd forgotten to tell you that I changed my mind. I do not want to blend this paper in. I was going to take some of browns and, you know, tans and just really mix that in. But because these are creepy looking old photo kind of looking things, I kind of just like it exactly the way it is. Do you? What do you think? Should I have blended the edges in? Do you like it just the way it is? Let me know what you think about all my projects. Thanks. Guess what, guys? This was going to be my piece de resistance. When I heard about this collab, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. However, just like my editing skills with this, things don't always go right. Now, I have been a crafter for years. I've been doing craft fairs. I even have a booth space in a store out of town from where I live. And so I'm not new to the craft world, but I'm new to editing and this filming, and I'm new to decoupage. I have only decoupaged a few things, and somewhere in my little brain, I'm like, oh, yes, I have a lot of these pumpkins left over from 90% off at Hobby Lobby, and oh my gosh, I know exactly when I want to get on it. So I went to Whimsical Designs, and her name is spelled different than whimsical. There's a Y in there. I don't know. I'll have to get that added in if I can. But anyways, it did not work out because you know why? It grooves. Grooves. Decoupaging on grooves. I decided to do a test run. I know what I could have done different and I could have done better. but it didn't turn out. But look how stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, so cute. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. See, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I did that on a cute stinking little face. This decoupage paper had 4 different puppy dogs in Halloween, and I am not going to give up. I encourage everyone who crafts, who's starting, make mistakes. Make lots of mistakes, because that's when you're going to get better at something. This is not going to beat me. I'm going to work on this. This is a Junoween kind of celebration. By the time we start doing Halloween crafting, I will be successful at this. I know I will, because I'm going to keep practicing. I'm going to keep trying. And then eventually you guys will be able to see the cutie. Now, I was going to try to blend colors on this. I did watch Royce from Roycycled Treasures little video on how to blend. But part of me thought, I don't have any IOD molds. That's on my wish list. But even just putting an IOD mold around this and just painting the rest of it, you know, black, or this one purple, and just having that IOD mold, wouldn't that be stinking cute? Say, hi, I will get better. Keep practicing.